7 things I wish I knew before I started selling on eBay. Number 1, inventory management. How to manage your inventory. When you start listing on eBay, please make sure you label every item and put a location. For example, let's say you're selling this remote control. You list the remote control. At the end of the listing, make sure you put a number 54. And on this remote control, you put 54 and you have a box labeled 54. So this item is in box number 54, and on your eBay, it states 54 at the end. So when that particular item, or when this particular item sells, you know exactly where to locate it. Oh my goodness. If you know what I went through looking for items, I just used to, in the beginning, I thought, you know what, I'll just sell items and I know where they are. No. I saw the few items and I couldn't find them. I was like, I'm very sure I put it here, but where is it? That was when I started labeling my items. I started managing my inventory very well. Every item has got a location. You have the location and you have the location at the end of your listing. Let's say this is a remote control. I'll put a bracket 54 and I know it's in location 54. So when it sells, I know exactly where to find it. If you sell an item and you cannot find it, you will understand what I'm talking about. If you've gone through this, please let me know on the comment section. How did you manage it? Because sometimes you would have to write to the sellers that, oh, please, you know what, I cannot find the item, give me some time. They'll give you some time. But what if it's 10 items you can't find? At the beginning, you will think it's no. Please make sure you label the item correctly. It's very important. It saves time, trouble. It will save you a lot just doing that, please. That's the first one. Number 2 is returns. Nobody ever tells you what it means to sell an item. The item gets returned to you. Sometimes the buyers will buy the item, use it for 30 days, and then send it back to you. No one tells you that's what's going to happen, and that you have to cover the cost of return postage. No one tells you that. So you think, oh, I'm just going to sell the item and it's going to go and the buyer would be happy. No, the return process on eBay, sometimes it's not that. Some years back, about 3 years ago, the sellers used to pay to get the item returned, but now you have to pay. So if a buyer is returning an item to you, you post the item, so you pay for posting the item, and then if the buyer would have to return the item to you, you have to cover the cost of postage. And when the buyer returns the item, you give them the full refund. So which means you are losing twice. Yes, no one will tell you this. You're losing twice. So it's the initial postage and the cost of return postage. So that is why you have to make sure you list your items well, highlight every single defect, especially when the item is used. It's very important. Otherwise, you keep losing money. It's real money. You know, it's real money. So that is why I'd recommend that you use the eBay postage. It's cheaper when you use eBay to post. You know, to post the items. It's cheaper because you get a discount. Another thing is, if you offer free returns, yes, eBay covers you, because sometimes some buyers will misuse the item. Yes. And if you offer free returns, eBay is going to cover the cost of any damaged item that is sent back to you. If the item is damaged, eBay is going to cover that for you. So make sure you offer free return free returns. Yeah, free returns. Make sure you offer that. It helps a lot. Another thing is scammers. When you're a new seller, some buyers, scammers, will try to play with you. So what they'll do is they'll get you to try to sell out of eBay. Don't do that. Don't do that. They'll try to get you to sell out of eBay because of eBay fees and all that. Please do not do that. You end up losing the money and the item. Another thing is when you sell an item, this happened a lot when I just started my eBay journey. People will buy, the buyers will buy, and they will start asking you if you can ship to another address, but the address is not registered on eBay. So you be mindful. Go, no, you have to, even if you just start selling, you have to be like, you know what, no, this is not your registered eBay address, so I will not be using it. You have to be firm, because if you should post that item to the new address that the buyer is providing you, you will not be covered. eBay will be like, no, that is not the address we have. We don't have that address. You know, it's happened to me a few times, or it happened to me a few times when I just started my eBay journey. So please do not do it. It's a no, 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 no. And when you start on eBay, remember you need a printer. At the beginning, I was writing names, you know, just doing it manually, but you would need a printer when you start eBay. You will need a tape, you know, the tape to stick your labels on your parcels. You need the gray bags. I'll bring them. I'll make another video. I'll bring them. You need the gray bags, the tapes. You need a scale. You need a scale to weigh the items, so you know exactly the weight of the item. Because if you don't know the weight of the item, you will not know how much it will cost to post the item. So you need a scale to post your item, to weigh your items, you know. You need a parceling bag. You need bubble wraps. I used to use bubble wraps in the past a lot, but I stopped using bubble wraps. So use eBay shipping discounts. Don't forget, use it. Buy labels off eBay. It's cheaper. It's cheaper, and now you can get the parcels collected from your house, so you don't have to take them to the post office. I think it's more than £1 more if you post at the post office, and then you have to carry the things to the post office. That's another thing, you know. And another thing I'd say is when you're selling designer goods, especially when you buy them from charity shops, from thrift shops, from wherever you get them from, make sure they are genuine before listing them, especially designer goods like Gucci, Versace. Make sure they are genuine, because if they are not genuine, you will get reported, the item will be flagged, and yes, if you do it a few times, your account will be restricted. Yes, your account will be restricted for some days. It could be 1 week. Please think about this. If you're selling an item and you're not sure, don't list it. If you're not sure, don't list it. Put it on the side and find out. If you're not sure, do not list it. Don't be scared to sell internationally, because you have eBay global program. So what happens, like in the UK, if you join the global program to post internationally, you only pay for posting the item to wherever eBay tells you to post it here within the UK, and then eBay takes it from there and posts the item to the seller in the other country internationally, you know. So it's okay, it increases sales. So do join the global program. Turn it on. I have it on. In the beginning I was a bit skeptical, but I started using it. It's okay. You don't need to pay anything extra. eBay will sort that out. eBay has got a place where you ship the item to, and then they'll take it from there and ship the item internationally. And last but not the least, don't forget, as soon as you join eBay, join the reseller community. It's there on eBay. Join it, ask your questions, you know. you're going to learn a lot within a short period of time. Is eBay still viable? Is eBay? Yes, yes. As a reseller, as someone who's done eBay for some time, you can still make money from eBay today as a reseller. eBay is a part-time part-time side hustle that I think everyone should just hop in and try it. Why not? Thanks very much, and I will be making more videos like this. Do join my channel, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you very much, and until next time, bye for now. Bye.